Hey babe, in today's video we have to see what's up with the brand new limited edition blush and highlighter palette from Patrick Ta. This is volume 2. Last year he came out with the first one. It is $58 and is made in USA. Oh yes. Thank you, Patrick. The packaging is not the same. Now we're not gonna get fingerprints all over. Like all his other packaging, it is messy AF. Look at that. When it comes to the fingerprints, I hate that, especially when I have to show it right here. I'm always cleaning it before. Now the new one, this is solid. Now you can just grab this with your dirty hands. This is how the palette looks in pictures, and here you have it in real life. Look how cute it is. It is a little darker in person, so that's a good thing. In here you have your 3 different shades, cream on top and then powder at the bottom. I'm gonna be giving you some swatches, and we're gonna start with the first shade. The cream feels very creamy, and the powder, like always, smooth, soft, and very velvety. This is a shade Giving Flirty. It is a soft pink. Here you have the highlighter and the blush. And here you have Giving Sun Kiss. It is a golden peach. This is the highlighter and the blush. They're totally different shades, and so far the blushes are more pigmented than the highlighter, but that's the way it's supposed to be. You're not gonna be walking around with a super pigmented highlighter. That's gonna look off. And then the last shade, it's called Giving Glossy. The highlighter, it's completely transparent. I mean, the name says it all. This is gonna give you more like a gloss type of situation. And the blush, it is a opal pear lesson. You have all 3 shades. Of course, we have to do some comparisons. So let's compare the volume 1, which is this one, next to the new one, volume 2. When it comes to the pinks and the peachy shades, they look very close. The cream formula that we have in his new palette, it is a little thicker to the touch than the cream highlighter formula that we're getting in the new one. Here you have both our shades, the volume 1 and the volume 2. They're not the same shades at all, especially when you see them in person. This is more neon, more vibrancy, a lot brighter. This is perfection for the summer. And then here you have this baby pink, and then that very soft peachy shade with a little bit of golden, which is totally giving fall, spring. I also want to compare Giving Sunkiss to Do We Know Her. That is also a peachy blush. Looking at them from there, Do We Know Her, it's looking a little bit more coral, but let's swatch them. Do We Know Her, it's leaning a little bit more peach, coral. It looks a little bit more orangey. Next to Giving Sunkiss, it's giving me like a little bit of pinky mixed up with peachy. Just so you know, I am wearing a full face of Patrick Ta. I'm going to be linking all the products in my description box down below. I do have his new foundation on. I love it. On my eyes, I have his Major Dimension number 2. This palette, it is just so freaking cute. I do love the way my eye look came out today, but then this right here, this eye look came out a little bit more sharp than this one. And even though it is something so stupid, it's driving me nuts. Trust me, I hate to be such a perfectionist sometimes. It is so annoying. I have a little bit of his cream bronzer. I don't have any powder because I'm still working with creams. I used his brushes. And then on my lips, I have a little bit of one of my favorite nude lipsticks, Oh She's Single. But I did top it off with a little bit of gloss. I used this one from Gif. It's like a pinky. The shade, it's Electric Passy. But I only applied very little. That's why it looks a little bit more pinky than what it really is. Now I'm going to be bringing you all up in my grill. And let's put this on the face. First, I want to see what's up with this glossy. So I'm going to apply a little bit on my nose. This is the type of highlighters that I like for my nose. I'm also gonna apply a little bit right here on my cubus bow. Now with the same finger, I'm gonna be picking up a little bit of the powder. This one looks intense, so make sure you start with a little bit. And I'm just gonna top off the cream with the powder. And that looks nice. I really like the way Giving Glossy looks on the bridge and the peak of my nose. And I also know that this is going to be the perfect shade to wear on bare skin. I'm going to be showing you guys how it looks in like a little short or something like that. Because this highlighter, it is completely transparent. So it's going to give you that beautiful glow coming with an in. And it's going to give you that highlighter type of situation. But it's not going to look like makeup. I'm going to be using both of them. One in each side of the face. I'm going to be picking up Giving Flirty with my Sonia G Classic Cheek. Just gonna apply right here. Oh wow, you do see it. You see it. Don't even look at my nose right there, okay? I fucked it up last night. I don't want to remember. I had like a little like thing right there, like a little blackhead or whatever, and there was no way I was gonna stop until it came out, and then I ended up doing that to my nose and it's still there. I did set my under eyes before, and it is picking it up a little bit right here. See that? So this is something that I recommend you to apply before you apply any type of powder to your face. Now I'm going to be picking up a little bit of the blush. Remember that the blushes are very freaking pigmented. You don't want to end up looking like a tomato. But this pink, it's giving besides this little spot right there, it didn't pick up any more of my makeup. I do see little particles of glitter. They're there. I mean, it's not really emphasizing texture like that. I actually applied it right on top of my pores so we can see how it looks. It's not looking weird, but if you have a lot of texture going on your face, this will be something that it will make the texture look worse. Now this one is giving Sun Kiss. I picked up a little bit more. See, it's the highlighter that got the little particles of shimmer going on. I don't know why will he put so much glitter. I lower my lights and I brought you all the way in. In this side, I have only the cream highlighter. And then I applied it right on top of my pores. And then it got them crazy. Look how much more they're showing. In this side, I guess after I apply the blush, the powder, it got a little better. But the cream highlighter by itself, it is a big no-no. And then yes, it picked up my concealer. Look how patchy and fucked up everything looks right here. I honestly don't know why did it pick up my concealer. I only applied a little bit of powder because I knew I was going to work with creams, and it still picked it up. That doesn't happen when I apply his cream blushes. I be applying his cream blushes everywhere right after I'm done with my makeup, and it doesn't pick up anything underneath. Now let me pick up a little bit of the powder blush from Giving Sun Kiss. I don't know how I'm feeling about this, to be honest with you. Here you have Giving Flirty, and then Giving Sun Kiss, and Giving Glossy on my nose. You see how I love the shades, but it's looking very pronounced, very harsh. It's not giving me a flawless finish. And I don't know, like I just feel like it's not making my skin look better. It's not even blurring anything around my face. It actually made it worse because now my concealer looks fucked up. I just recorded a little clip on my phone so you can see everything a little closer, and no. I actually just noticed that it picked up even the makeup on my cheeks that I didn't set at all. Look at all the sparkle. It is everywhere. See the harsh line right here? That's because all the makeup that was here, it's gone in both of the sides. All right, babe. This palette, it is not a must-have. I feel like I'm not getting any type of benefit out of it. If I'm gonna put makeup, and I tell you the same thing, if you're gonna put makeup, you have to make sure that it makes your skin look better. If not, there's no point. And this is one of those products that I'm looking at myself in the mirror through the monitor, and I'm like, okay, I mean, I looked better before I put it on. You know I'm a big fan of his blushes. I'm always recommending it to you guys. Like, you always hear me talking about them. They're beautiful. I love the single ones. And when it comes to his first palette, this one right here, this is bomb. I'm just not a big fan of this new palette. When it comes to those two shades right there, they have the same type of golden glitter that is just not flattering on the skin. So there's something that I want to try really quick. I removed the blushes and I fixed up my makeup a little bit. Normally, when it comes to his singles, his blushes, we apply the powder and then we top it off with the cream. I want to do that with this new palette, even though if you read the instructions in Sephora, it is clearly saying layer on cream with fingertips or a sponge to give the complexion a luminous glowy finish, and then using a fluffy brush, apply powder where desired. So we were right. We did it the right way, but I just want to see what's up. So I'm going to pick up the same brush that I was using before, but first we're going to go in with the powder. I'm going to just apply like I normally would apply blush. The powder is not giving me no problem. It's not picking up my makeup, my concealer. It's not looking patchy. It didn't pick it up. But then even the powder blush have sparkles. That's why it's so much when you put both of them on. Now we have the cream from Giving Flirty, and I'm gonna apply it right here. No, look at that patch right there. It completely lifted up my makeup and my concealer. No, it looks worse. I mean, can you see that big ass patch right there? Oh no. Oh my gosh, look how bad it looks after I apply the powder and then the cream. Like, don't try this at home. Again, I tried. You know I did. I was gonna tell you that I do really love the powder blushes, but I don't really like these ones because they do have sparkles. I actually thought it was only the highlighters, but no. There's glitter, sparkles, shimmers everywhere in here. And if the cream highlighters didn't have the sparkles, same thing with the powder blushes, I feel that they would have looked good. I tried. I really did. You know I did. I even put it on both ways. Cream on top of powder, powder on top of cream to see if it looked a little better. And no, it just didn't work out. My skin is not looking good. I have to go take this off right now. I mean, I can't even film like this no more. Sorry, not sorry. But I do really love everything else from Patrick Ta. When it comes to his single blushes, they're chef kiss. It doesn't matter what shade you get. Trust me when I tell you that you're gonna love them all. His new foundation, it's live. His bronzer, his eyeshadow. I love everything else. I just don't know what happened with this brand new palette. But don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about it? Do you like it? You don't like it? Let me know, and I love you to the moon and back. Mwah! See you in the next one.